basically we have a little, well, he doesn't have, there's a little transfer pump that we're going to hook up to this, and that will just literally fill this up, and then we put what's called a 10-foot head on the other end, and then that's what gives us our volume and our pressure for what they require to pressurize the whole system.
So now it's hooked up to here.
You're not hooked up. We're not hooked up to the septic. No, because I didn't want to dump all this water into the septic initially. So we just pop the top, and then once it bleeds out here, get rid of the water, scoop it out, and do that. Usually on the mainland we have like a hose bib on the end of that. They don't have anything like that here, so I ordered some, but never got them yet. But yeah, no, that water will not go out into the septic.
And then when you hook up to the water catchment tank, is that something you do later?
Correct. Okay. So once everything's done, I don't put water in the slab because, not if, but when it ruptures, because it's copper inside of, even though it's sealed, you can still have a rupture. Now you got to break up the floor, tile, whatever else is down there.
Okay, so just everything underneath there is just drainage.
Just sewage and waste and stuff like that. And then the water and gas, or no gas, but water is all overhead or around the side.
The catchment, yeah.
Catchment comes over from wherever the tank is, and then I have a stub out, so wherever the shed would be with the pump and everything else, right there at that same shed is where I'll be stubbed out into the shed or whatever, and then that's the water that will feed the house.
I getcha.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
So that would be in the garage? Or?
Yeah, because I know the PV stuff is all in the corner. Where's the solar going to be and everything and all that?
In the garage.
The garage.
So most likely everything, most likely everything will be over in that vicinity then. Tops of all my pipes, you'll see little holes. So that's allowed the air to bleed out, so that way I know that my risers are all full. And then once they all bleed out, I know my system's full, and then I just fill up the 10-foot head. And then these guys are clean out, so they just, once the water comes out of them, I just cap it and tighten it on.
So what are those square things?
Those are where the showers are going to go. So when they pour the concrete, that gives me a square area that I can move the shower drain, put the trap in, do all that stuff, and then once that's done, then they come back, we fill it with sand, and then pour like a 3-inch little concrete, and then they do the tile and all that stuff over it.
Yeah, you can hear the water flowing through.
Where it turns right there.
If it was like, you know, like 5 inches from the top, and you put the cap on, would it still fill up or no?
No, it would stop because the air would lock it. It would be an air pocket. So I try to get it as high as I can.
We have water.
Yeah, just screw them in as much as you can. When it expands and contracts, it goes up and down, and so I'll lose water in that. Did that go all the way down? Did it just drop?
No, it's dropped about a quarter
I'm
of the
gonna
way.
probably lose that whole bottle. I'll probably lose that whole bottle because there's air inside all over the place, no matter what.
Pressurized because it's sticking out.
Yeah, just the volume and the pressure from all the water is pushing against that right there. And then that's what the bottle's for. The bottle shows me if we're down or not. That's my pressure test. This is a pressure test, like a water test, but we don't pump it up. We just use the weight and the volume of the water.
Yeah.
So what when he comes out on Tuesday, first thing he's going to look at to make sure there's water in there. And then he'll walk it and look at everything, make sure we're strapped off. He'll look at the bottle, make sure the bottle's got water in it, shake it to make sure it's not fake. Well, some guys will put a cap. I'll put the water up there. I'll leave it up there for him to see.
You said you're the only one that did that, though, that most people
Nobody does that on the island because that's something I brought from California.